of my friends actually likes the runs. They say it makes her feel free. But I'm like,
those are only for runners.
And I'm like, this takes us along the path. She's like, but it makes me feel free for a few seconds.
Have you ever ran with both sides with your arms and legs like this? Instead of like this?
That would look very strange.
I'd be like this.
Mr. Wiley, am I your favorite student?
I have a lot of favorite students in this class.
But who's your favorite?
Me!
Me.
He's probably the same as Anna because she's still his student.
Who's the funniest?
Me. May. Mine.
You.
Sound like a retarded Australian.
Please pick
What?
the piece that we can start with today. Which one? Anything.
Make it something where we don't forget a place.
Northridge.
It could be in the book. It could be in.
Northridge Overture.
Make it number 1 in the book. That's really hard.
Make it 116.
Oh, why did you have your other possessions? I have your possessions.
I think pep rallies only get class weeks.
No, why are you scared?
It's supposed to.
Because I totally messed up pep rally yesterday.
Why would you choose Pep Rally over Northridge?
Here we go.
Wait.
'Got big folders for your music?
No.
I used my own food.
Is
Is it that black one?
Mr. Wiley, do we have extra folders from KYR?
I don't know.
Hey, why not?
This thing I hate.
That's where I got my phone.
Here we
This
go.
Ready?
5, 4,
I see it.
3, 2, 1.
Christian, did you hear the directions I was asking you? Look up at the board, everyone. Tell me the difference between these 3 time signatures. Yes.
So 2/4 means 2 counts per measure.
And the 3/4 is 3 counts per measure, and the 4/4 is 4 counts per measure. Thank you. Can anyone tell me what the bottom number represents?
4 count. No.
The bottom number always tells us how many of what? 2 beats of what? Of quarter notes. So the 4 means quarter note. Later on in music study, we can sometimes see 2/2. So that means 2 counts of half note. So we will have 1, 2. Okay. So I wanted to show you some conducting patterns today. So I'm going to play while you conduct. Okay, let me go ahead and show you what a 2/4 pattern looks like. We always start top and go down to show beat 1. If we start here, we won't be able to see beat 1. So everyone have their hands up and drop down to 1 and 2. 1, 2. Easy as that. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, so I'll just show you that pattern, what it looks like. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let me show you what 1, 2, 3 looks like. Down, out, up. So it's like a triangle. Down, out, up. You want to try that? Down, out. Notice how 1 is still in the same place. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Down, out, up, down, out, up. All right, let's look at 4/4. Down, in, out, 4. Down, in towards your body, out, 4. Down, in, out, 4. So now try 3/3 again. 3/4. Down, out, in, other way. Down, out, in, down, out, in. Down,
We do magic
all right,
sticks.
so go ahead and try the 2/4 pattern. I'm going to play. I'll stand so I can watch all of you. Half note counts. Bum, 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 bum. Show me your conducting patterns, please. Down, up, up, down.
I need a magic stick.
1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. So watch each other so we are all together. 1, 2. Nice baton, guys.
It's amazing.
Now show me 3/4.
1,
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So show me 4/4. You have to think about this one. Always in towards the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of you are naturals, and some of you need a little work. I'm just kidding. Now, I'm going to just conduct, and I want you to tell me how many ones you see. And it's all going to be mixed up. I just want you to tell me how many ones, how many downbeats you recognize.
How does your arm not hurt?
Because I'm using my natural flow, I'm not, putting too much emphasis on it. I'm just being very flowy with it. Here I go. Count the ones I am playing, or I'm conducting.
Eight.
I got 8.
7.
8. 8.
Correct answer is 8.
Oh.
One more time.
8.
There we go.
I lost count.
8 is the correct answer. Now we're going to play the B flat major scale looking at me, and you're going to change on the downbeat.
We don't have to do
You can play on the downbeat, just play on the one that you see.
Is that the one we learned yesterday?
No, that was E flat major scale,
Oh, so
which
she's
is the one that, yeah,
Alright.
that we've been, which is going to be C major. Ready? Very good. All right, so it just kind of gets your eyes and your brains packed with what you're doing. Let's go ahead and try the E flat major scale that we practiced yesterday one time through. Yes, Isaac?
Test this out.
Yes, to those who have completed the project.
What is it? What is it?
It's folders for your music. I'll give one to you. I'll give one to you. Would anyone like to conduct a pattern for us? Try on E flat
Duh,
major
duh,
scale?
duh, duh.
Should we do this?
No.
It's like we hold it out for like 12. Done.
Alright, let's try E flat major scale. We'll do the 3-4 times the entire time. E flat major scale. Do you feel from yesterday?
Oh, whoops. What's in the back? Being from Little Red Balloon. 41.
33, you're close. Start at the on that. First off. 1. 1, ready, begin. Very good. Trumpet, can I just hear you? I feel like I'm not hearing pitch change.
It's hard. These three.
Play the low C. Play the low C. 1, ready, begin. G. Again. That's it. 1, ready, go. First valve, F. 1, ready, go. Next note. Next note. A. A.
Was it middle?
That one. Where is that?
1 and 2.
1, 2, 3. Start on F. 1, ready, begin. B flat. Thank you. So you're going to have to practice all the notes by looking at the fingering chart. Okay. Everyone, go to Echo States. That's going to be in your book. We're going to learn a piece in the book.
I'm gonna fight it.
Bothers you?
It's like, I'm gonna fight it.
It looks like a big this one. Okay.
Oh.
Everyone, what page is it on?
34.
33. Maybe for the drums it could be different, but I think it's on.
It's in the other version. Oh, Echo.
Before we read through the first theme, I want to ask you if you recognize any of these rhythms from the back that we played.
This one?
Do you recognize anything that we tried? From
Yes.
I through L? Take a look at where it says measure 5. It's like the box with the 5. We'll play first theme only. From 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Repeat. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Stop. Understand? Here we go. Everyone will be playing the top line. Any questions? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Now let's go ahead and speed that up. Da-dum, ba-dum, ba-bum, bum. Da-dum. Short, 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 long. 1 and 2 and ready, play. Now, I want some of us to look at B, so I'm going to go through the circle and ask you to say A, B, A, B. So the person next to you might be sight reading this on the next run through. Let's start with William. So we'll go this way. We'll start with A. A.
Should I say yours?
Yeah, that's great. Next. Oh. Again. A. B.
A.
B.
A.
All right. So those of us who are playing B, your sight reading, measure 5 through 12. This time, we're going to play first time mezzo forte, second time mezzo piano. Do we all see that in the music? So let's follow what we see in the music. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, begin. Sorry, I said soft. It sounded like I said stop, right? Let's do the second time through, softer. 1, 2, ready, begin. Thank you. Switch. A's become B, B's become A.
Are we doing
We're
this SCOK?
yeah, we're starting on Echo 6.
Okay.
So Nathan, so you're gonna be A now? Yeah?
Yeah.
We're start reading this all together. Here we go. A's become B, B's are A. 1, 2, ready, begin. Great. All right, we're going to read through the second theme on Monday. So we'll make progress on that next week. Can we all take out our projects? Are we gonna be filling in this part? Next week. Next week we'll start on that. Did anyone have Mozart in here? Mozart! Okay.
I couldn't figure out
We're
what
going
the
to-
instruments in this guy. Because it said he did this. I couldn't figure out what
Tell me some things about Mozart. Tell us some things about Mozart, please.
He was born in Salzburg, Austria, and he lived
Can you hear back there?
yeah,
Where was he born?
Salzburg, Austria.
Austria. Okay.
And he lived from 1756 to 1791
And what era was
in the
that?
classical era,
Classical. Let's go ahead and make a continuum right here. Classical.
British Romantic era.
And Mozart goes in there. Okay. Thank you.
His main instruments were the piano, violin, and harpsichord.
Anyone heard what a harpsichord is?
Harp.
It's like a harp with chords on it.
Fine.
It's like
Piano, but it has
wood with like
the
chords on it.
like an
It's a predecessor of the piano.
Oh, I know. It's like one of those things. Like it's like a piano, and it has like a whole bunch of
It's like a piano, but the strings are plucked. So you get this ting 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 sound, and you cannot play soft or loud on it. So when they came up with this instrument, they call it a pianoforte because you can play soft and loud. So harpsichord is a predecessor. So harpsichord is very famous in the classical era. But what are the two interesting things that you found?
Mozart wrote his first opera at 14 years old, and he wrote his first symphony at age 8.
Wow. Have you guys written a symphony or opera yet?
Yeah.
Work in progress, right?
I get the interesting facts. I just couldn't find what era or what instruments.
Did he have scissors?
What?
Did he have scissors?
Anyone did JVC?
What?
Dakota.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh. What are some things you found about JVC?
He lived from 1862 to 1918
Okay.
when he won the Prix de Rome when he was 22.
Wow. What is that? Do you know? Prix de Rome means competition or composition. Do you know what era? Did you find what era he was from?
The modern.
The modern. We call that the impressionistic. It is all in the modern era, but impressionistic because his music is much like water painting, where it all blends in. There's a lot of pedaling that's going on. It's not very classically structured. So that's the ABC. Two interesting facts.
Oh well, the Prix de Rome was one of them, and then I don't have another one.
Okay.
I don't have one.
We'll be watching out for that when Isaac goes next week too. Who would like to go next? Okay.
My composer was Johannes Brahms, and the birthplace was Hamburg, Germany, and he lived from 1833 to 1897. He lived in the German Romantic era.
In the Romantic era.
His main instruments were the horn, double bass, and piano.
Anyone know what a double bass is?
Is it those bass guitars with the two fretboards?
It's
like-
those huge violin-looking instruments.
Oh yeah,
Like
I
a
know
cello?
those.
Yeah, they like stand and play. Like
Oh,
Cello.
it's even bigger than a cello.
Oh
They have to
god.
stand and play. Yeah.
That's standard. Wait, do they
They
use
have
the
high
stick
chairs.
things?
Yeah, they do the
The
bow.
bow.
So it's a violin. You know, people play it like this, but it stands up like this, so it's standing up.
Wow.
And they used like an actual bow.
It's a fat bow.
It's like
But did we not play that?
Thank you. Very interesting. We won't write the instruments. Next. Savannah, you had it.
I don't have two filled in, but I did have film most of it in.
And you're doing barber?
Samuel Barber.
Okay.
He lived, his The birthplace of my composer is West Chester, Pennsylvania.
Whoa, an American.
He lived from 1910 to 1981. I don't know the era or his instrument, but 2 interesting facts about him. He won the American Prix de Rome Award in 1935, and his mom wanted him to be an athlete, but he chose music.
Oh, that happens, I think,
He's smart.
frequently. Some people have to choose between sports and music because of the commitment.
High school musical.
He's a pianist. He's a pianist, and I also found that he was an American composer. All right, next.
Is he a real boy?
No, he was in a Barber. His last name was Barber.
Okay, the name of my composer is John Williams. The birthplace of him is Floral Park, New York.
Another American.
I don't know what era. His main instrument was the piano, and 2 interesting facts were that he composed music and served as a music director for nearly 80 films such as Jaws, Star Wars, and Indiana Jones. And he
Shoot.
considered the greatest film, one of the greatest film composers of all time.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And he's still alive today, isn't he? Did you find
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
He was born on February 8th, 1932.
He's
My
old.
God, I saw
He's
him
like
last summer
80. He's like
at a
80 years
concert.
old.
Yeah, it was like a John Williams concert that they had at Hollywood Bowl. He's in his 80s now.
80s, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he like 82?
I don't know. He's up there though. Yes, man.
When I was at my friend's house for like a pool party, this is like really dumb, but I was inside the water and my friends turned on the Jaws music and I ran out of the water. It's like, who just watched the Jaws
Who
movie?
was your That's funny. That's scary.
My composer was Edgar Elgar. He was born in Broadheath, England. He lived from June 2nd, 1857 to February 23rd, 1934. He mainly used string instruments. And 2 interesting facts. He became the Knight Commander of the Victorian Order in 1928. And he was largely self-taught, and he taught himself how to play the violin and the organ.
Wow.
Shoot.
Very cool.
Does
He played violin, organ. I also found that he played the bassoon. Has anyone heard of what a bassoon is?
Oh, I was
I've
like a
seen one,
clarinet
but-
thing.
Yeah,
It's like-
but it's a double reed instrument. So if you notice, saxophones and clarinet have one reed, right, pressed up against the mouthpiece. But bassoon and another instrument called oboe, there's 2 reeds. So you have to blow through 2 reeds that are just mended together. It's a very hard instrument to play.
As long as
It's
one
already hard.
person plays the
I've tried
oboe,
an oboe.
right?
My
Is
sister
it-
played the oboe.
Is the bassoon harder than
Oboe?
yeah, and like
Isn't there like
Yeah.
one person in this
Then a
whole school
clarinet,
that plays
yeah.
the oboe?
I would
So it's
think
like a really
So it
advanced
becomes your
instrument.
primary instrument. Of course, you learn how to play. Yes.
Isn't there like one person in this whole school that plays the oboe?
Oh yeah. My
There is a
teacher-
person who plays an oboe in an intermediate band, 6th period. Okay, next. Daisy, would you like to share?
The name of my composer is Richard Strauss. He was born in Munich, Germany. He lived from June 11, 1854 to September 1949. He was in the Romantic era, and his main instrument was piano and violin. And 2 interesting facts was he learned to play the piano at age 4 and the violin at age 8.
Nice. Very young. He's very popular in the classical world. Let's hear from Wagner. Who did Wagner?
No, I don't have one.
Wagner? No one did Wagner. How about
Wait,
Eric Satie?
your project down.
All right.
His birthplace was
I'm gonna do
What's
it
that?
tonight. I didn't.
About Eric Satie.
yeah.
I'll do it.
He was born in Honfleur, France. He lived from 1866 to 1925. I held that era, and his main instrument was the piano. 2 interesting things about my composer is that Eric Satie is known today for having strange behaviors, and they use a siren and typewriters as instruments.
Did you hear that?
A siren?
Siren and
a
typewriter. And one interesting thing is, she's
That's
right,
always
he had some psychological things that were going on, but after he had passed, he was a pianist, and he had an upright piano, and he was such a disorganized person that they found a lot of music behind the piano that could have been published, and it was actually published after he had passed. So, another interesting thing about Satie.
So he was like mentally challenged or something?
Yeah, he was very, I think he lived alone until he died, and yeah, he didn't live a very not a successful life, but it wasn't a very happy life. Yeah, he became famous after he passed. Yes.
Like if the valve oil in my trumpet turns red once it goes inside it, isn't that bad?
What?
It's red. It's
what?
It's red.
Yeah, there's probably rust in there. It's not the valve itself. Oh, there's stuff in there.
I didn't do that. Oh wait, no, there's these little spots in it.
Chloe, I thought you had Richard Wagner.
I thought it was Wagner.
It is Wagner.
Oh.
Did I say something different? All right, Wagner.
My name of my composer is Richard.
Wagner with a W.
So
It's weird, yeah.
G, right?
Yeah, it's spelled with a W.
It
so we
should
say
call
Wagner.
So
WWB.
complicated.
Yes.
The birthplace is in Louisville. How do you like
Leipzig,
how do you pronounce it?
Germany.
Okay. And he lived from 1813 to 1883, and he lived in the Romantic era. And my composer's main instruments were the piano and the organ.
Oh.
And
Organ.
two interesting facts are that he wrote the world's largest opera, which is The Ring Cycle, which lasts over 8 hours. And he didn't have
Did you hear that?
8 hours.
8
You
hour
just sit there for
piece.
8 hours and just.
18 hours.
18 hours.
Oh my god, that's even worse. 8 hours is like one whole day.
They have
18
festivals for those.
Huh?
Yeah, they're good for several days.
Yeah. They don't like sit there for 18 hours.
Oh.
Musicians need a break
Bring a
too.
sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Oh, and he didn't have a good personality. He was like mean to people.
Yeah, he wasn't very personal.
He
That's what I
reminded me
know.
of Scrooge.
Scrooge.
Mr. Wiley.
Interesting. Yes, Savannah, you can have
Two
your hand
things. In the back of the
Mr.
book,
Wiley
there's
is
the
a friend.
timeline with a bunch of different music people.
up. Oh, it'll be cool to see where your
I'm looking and I
composer
don't think my
lines
guys.
up. Yes, Mitten.
Imagine you go to like this museum and they display the first instrument ever played, and then there's like this preserved caveman like flinging a stick.
Right. All right, we'll go on to the next composer. Is it important? Yes.
No.
Next.
I looked it up.
Okay, so we're gonna listen from 3, or Nitin also. You have yours?
I forgot to do mine. I'll do this.
Okay. From 4 people, right? Those are the new ones?
I have a question. How come
Yes,
there's like?
Christian, Nitin, Rachel, and...
Did I miss something, or are these bottom like from B down? Are they supposed to be?
That's for
from-
next week.
Oh, okay.
Yes?
Their organs, one with 2 pianos. Yes.
Who's going to the shop
organ before?
Yes.
I saw one in the screen.
Oh, they're usually...
What's
I
an
played an organ
accordion?
before, but not all of them have 2 levels.
Accordion.
It is hard because of the
Oh yeah.
beat. You know, organ has also a piano structure on the bottom for your feet.
Don't they
Bubbles
play
for the
it?
bass sound. Mm-hmm.
Where it's like
And the 2.
Ooh,
We're gonna do autumn fanfare work on that before.
Ooh, yay! I have a question.
Yes.
The accordion, isn't it like it fills up with air and then like there's like a whole bunch of holes and stuff?
and buttons.
Something to allow that.
It's like so complicated. There's like 30 different
Really
ones.
made one I'm using from a teacher. Can I use it from a stand?
If you can compose that, I'd like to see it.
I can do it! You can just go like this, you just go like that.
No,
Yeah, feel the power.
No.
Autumn fanfare.
Where's this screwdriver?
Fanfare. Where's the fanfare? Where is it? Oh, here we go.
I'll stand up for this one, so I feel like I need to give cues. What's the
Fanfare and Jubilee.
What's the one? I was gonna draw the conducting patterns on here, but I need to find it, but I decided not to.
I never figured out how to.
Beginning? Is it possible to trill faster? Did you get the... Hold on. There's an easier way to B flat and C trill.
I like this. It's like in the beginning of the like Fox and entertainment.
Bill, come on, come on. So guys, 1 and 1. 1 and 1, trill thumb triangle.
Wait, so this right here?
Yes.
Try that.
Just this.
Does it feel easier than what you were doing? Alright. If you can't get it now, go ahead and ask Amanda and Rachel. Seems like you've got it. Here we go.
Do you have an extra one?
Of what?
On fanfare, because I don't know what happened to it.
I'll get it.
Let's try it. 1, 2, ready. We're close. On measure 19, trumpets, over late. E, F, G.
Measure 19?
Mm-hmm. I know it's a place to find. Let's start at 16, please.
I was okay.
So first play a piece that you're not 100% comfortable with without a conductor. Here we go on 16. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to ask you to go back right now to the beginning. There is a crescendo, the first 6 measures. You see that? No, not except for flute. Flutes just have that whole note. So we want to listen for that crescendo. It'll sound something like this. We need a definite growth. So trumpets are going to help with that, alto sax is going to help with that, and I will help with that too. Clarinets as well. Beginning. First 6 measures only. 1, 2,
I'm kind of confused on the part that we come in after that.
It's the second. Is it the
So
second?
you hold the G for 2 counts, and you don't play for 2 counts.
Okay.
And then you'll play on count 1. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and. Can we have an impact all together come in exactly at the same time? 1, 2, 3, and. My supervisor will be
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Working on this, I want to work on some balance issues. Da da da. When we have that in other sections, we want to make sure if you don't have that, we are not, protruding through that sound, and some dynamic things in here as well. Let's check up. Very good job on the project.
I have a question. Can we be a little bit silly or no silly?
For what? You be yourself.
Okay.
But don't get
That's-
way too crazy.
Yeah,
L.
You were very good yourself today.
Yeah, he was. I think he's in
Everyone. And I really thank you guys for working with me. It's been 2 weeks, full 2 weeks, and you're developing and you're growing, and I really appreciate you working with me. 2 week anniversary.
I'm gonna be the
So
camera
I'm
person.
listening. Those of you who did not do your assignment, I'm going to give you until Monday.
Do you want me to turn off the camera?
Please.
I'm the camera person.
But you shouldn't.
Thank you.